Following the wrestling legend's death in July, new shocking reports have revealed that Hulk Hogan left behind less than $5 million in assets in his will, none of which would pass to his estranged daughter Brooke. In court documents that Us Weekly was able to get, lawyers for the late WWE star's son Nick clarified that Brooke was not named as a beneficiary to Hulk's assets in his will, which was changed 4 times, most recently in 2023. Rather, Hulk's widow and third wife, Melanie Sky Daly, is identified as his surviving spouse, and Nick is the only beneficiary of his father's fortune. Hulk's real estate holdings were left out of Nick's court filing. According to Us Weekly, a trust or LLC may be in charge of the real estate, which is thought to be worth $11 million. According to Us Weekly, Hulk's will does include $799,000 in personal and intellectual property, $200,000 in Bitcoin, and his $4 million estimated right to publicity. A possible medical malpractice lawsuit with an unknown value has also been suggested. Daly is thinking about it in light of a neck surgery she believes played a role in Hulk's demise. These filings are part of the 35-year-old's ongoing lawsuit to prevent Bubba the Love Sponge, real name, Todd Clem, a radio personality and longtime friend of the late wrestler, from producing a documentary about the late wrestler's 2012 sex tape controversy. Hulk filed a lawsuit after Gawker Media released a sex film of him with Clem's ex-wife at the time. After he won the lawsuit against Gawker Media, he was initially given a $140 million payout. But, when the website filed for bankruptcy in November 2016, that amount was lowered to a $31 million cash settlement. Additionally, Nick submitted a request on Tuesday to be named co-personal representatives for the wrestler's estate alongside Terry McCoy. Although some of the records are redacted, Nick's lawsuit can be found on a federal court website. Nick's lawyers have been contacted by Daily Mail for further details. The WWE superstar Hulk passed away in July at the age of 71 due to a deadly heart arrest. Shortly after, Brooke disclosed that during the last 2 years of his life, she had to move away to protect my heart. Furthermore, she not only distanced herself from his daily existence but also from his will. According to TMZ, the 37-year-old, who is married to former NHL player Stephen Alexi, feared becoming embroiled in a sour financial dispute following the passing of her father. In 2023, the year the two parted ways, Brooke reportedly requested to be removed as a beneficiary of Hogan's inheritance because she didn't trust anyone in his tight network. Brooke clarified their relationship in a lengthy Instagram post 5 days after Hogan's death was made public. "I never fought with my father," she wrote. "It was a string of confidential phone conversations that nobody will ever hear, be aware of, or comprehend." Despite his health concerns, Brooke disclosed that she had sensed her father beginning to distance himself, stating that he no longer desired her guidance or support. "He suddenly stopped wanting me to attend surgeries after we had gone through nearly 25 surgeries together," Brooke remarked. Brooke appeared on Bubba's Twitch program last month to talk about her father and his affiliation with Scientology, a religion that has a significant presence in Hulk's hometown of Clearwater, Florida. Brooke remarked, "That's a loaded question. He informed me that he would never remarry. I don't want to go into too much detail about our chats, but he was saying, she's pushing the marriage thing real hard. She's, Sky, pleasant and chill at the beginning." And I replied, "Well, Dad, you don't have to do what you don't have to do, you know. Put the blame on me." She asserted that her father was afraid to break up with Sky, saying, "Well, if I broke up with her, it'd be really bad." "What do you mean?" I asked. And he says, "I don't want to get into it," or something like that. For the first time, I thought, what the hell? What made him say that? Brooke discovered Sky's ties to Scientology at that point. "Someone pointed out to us that she was a Scientologist," she added. Despite claiming to be a Scientologist, she claimed to have departed. I began to delve a little further. Since I don't know much about Scientology, I'm only sharing what I found out. She is still in a good position. When I brought that up to my dad, he goes, "Oh, well, she just doesn't want to leave the Church of Scientology, because she still wants her kids to be able to see the grandparents, and they are the highest level, like OT8, I believe." Brooke says she asked her father about Sky's Scientology affiliations. OT8 is regarded as the pinnacle of Scientology. Throughout her life, Sky has been associated with Scientology, and during his engagement with her, Hulk was seen in public with prominent Scientologist Tom Cruise. Brooke did not say exactly when she spoke with her father, who married Sky 2 months after they announced their engagement in September 2023. In the interview, Brooke implied that Sky's potential ties to Scientology played a role in her decision to remove herself from her father's will. "I said to take me off everything. I didn't want to be a part of this," she claimed later in the one-hour interview. "When I sent the message to Terry McCoy, his money manager, I was crying. It is not for me to determine if Sky is a Scientologist, even if she claimed to have quit and is reportedly still in good standing. I don't have any issues with Sky, and she was always kind to me. However, I am aware that if she was a Scientologist, it would be a very strong endorsement." In an exclusive interview last month, Hulk's widow revealed that she is primarily concerned about the neck surgery he had months prior to his passing. In the months leading up to his heart stopping at his $8 million waterfront property in Clearwater Beach, Florida, Hogan's phrenic nerve was compromised during the May operation, according to Daily. "We are looking into potential malpractice," Sky, 46, told the Daily Mail, referring to the nerve that governs breathing. "You get seriously ill if you experience dyspnea for an extended period of time. It's not a concerning, unexpected cause of death. You get weak from it and it wears you down." "Definitely," she said when asked if that might have played a role in his death on July 24th. Regarding the case, Brooke was present when Clem screened the documentary Video Killed the Radio Star in the Tampa region. Nick filed a lawsuit against Clem over the documentary, claiming it would breach a 2012 settlement between Bubba and Hulk Hogan after a sex tape between the wrestler and the radio host's ex-wife was made public. In the end, a judge permitted Clem to release the documentary on the condition that he temporarily erase certain pictures from the sex tape. Clem has insisted that the sex tape was taken by one of his former producers and that he did not leak it. According to TampaBay.com, Brooke stated following Hogan's passing that although the leak damaged their bond, Hogan did not hold Clem responsible. "Back in 2012, she recalled, "my dad told me that he knew it wasn't Bubba who leaked the tape. It was tricky, but I recall asking him why they couldn't become friends again after their settlement. At least I can be here now, even though it saddens me to think about it."